Yes, anyway, I'm going to try this now. That is beautiful. The chicken is really tender and the soup just adds so much flavour. That is really delicious soup. Hi everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name is Alexis and in today's video I want to share with you how to make this really delicious on the hob chicken noodle soup. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make a really delicious on the hob chicken soup. This recipe is quick, simple and easy, but it's also very tasty as well. I've made a similar recipe in the past. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description box below for you. I made that with chicken legs and it was a little bit more complicated, but this one is a simpler version of that soup. So the first thing I'm going to do, the first thing I've done is I've put a large pan and I'm going to put that onto a high heat on my hob, and I'm going to add a little bit of oil to the base of that pan, and then I'm going to leave this pan to heat up. And while this pan is heating up, I just want to say that if you have enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you did really enjoy this video, then please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any questions or any comments, then please feel free to leave those in the comments section below. Everything like that really helps me out and I would really appreciate it. So yes, as I said, I'm just going to leave this pan to heat up. Pan is getting nice and hot, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in an onion. So I just peeled and sliced one red onion, and I'm just going to pop that into the base of my pan, and I'm going to fry this until it starts to soften. The onion has started to soften, so I'm going to add some ginger and turmeric to the frying pan. So I've just peeled about 1 inch piece of ginger, and then I just sliced and diced it very roughly. It doesn't need to be an exact science for this dish. And then I've also got a 2 centimetre piece of turmeric, and I just took the skin off, and again I've just sliced it very thinly. And I'm just going to pop that into the base of my frying pan, and I'm also going to turn the heat down slightly as well because the bottom of the pan is starting to burn, and I'm going to add a little bit of water to that as well, and that should stop everything from sticking then. And then I'm just going to fry the ginger and the turmeric until I can start to smell those ingredients in the pan. Also, I don't know if you can see that, but the turmeric is turning the onion yellow. I love that sort of colour. I think that's a beautiful colour in the bottom there. So yes, I can sort of start to smell it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the chicken. So I've got about 500 grams of chicken breast that I'm just going to add to the base of the pan like so. And I'm going to fry this chicken until it goes a white colour, and then you'll know it's cooked. So the chicken has been cooking and it's gone a lovely white colour, but the turmeric has dyed it a little bit of a yellowy colour as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in 1 yellow pepper. It's meant to be a red pepper in the original recipe, but I only had a yellow one in the fridge today, so that's what I'm using. So I have sliced the top from the yellow pepper, removed the core and the stalk, and then I've just simply sliced the pepper. And then I've also got a carrot here that I peeled and just sliced into very thin batons like so. And then I'm going to add that to my saucepan as well, and to that I'm also going to add some green beans as well. So I'm just going to add those in, and I'm going to fry these ingredients now for a little while. You can fry them for as long or as little as you want. If you like crunchy vegetables, then please fry them for longer. I unfortunately have 2 slightly fussy eaters who prefer softer vegetables in their food, so I have to fry these for a lot longer. But you will also be adding stock in a moment as well, so that will help to cook them down too. So I'm just going to continue to fry these for a further few minutes, but you could add the stock now if you wanted to. So I'll be back in a mo. So I've been frying the vegetables for a further few minutes, and now I'm going to add in my chicken stock. So I'm going to add in about 1,000 mils of chicken stock to the pot. So this recipe serves 4 people. So there's about 250 mils of stock per person. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of tamari to this as well. And the tamari is just to give it a bit of extra flavour, basically. Tamari is a fermented soya sauce. It's fermented for slightly longer than soya sauce is, and that makes it gluten-free, which is why I like to use it, because I have a slight gluten intolerance, for those of you that don't know. And then I'm going to add some salt and pepper to this as well. So salt and pepper to your taste. You can add a little or you can add a lot if you want to. We like a little bit, but we don't like too much. So that's going to do us, I think. And then I'm going to bring this pan to the boil, and I will leave it to simmer. You can leave it to simmer for a good 5 to 10 minutes. And while this is simmering, I'm going to go away and I'm going to cook some noodles, and then I will try this and let you know how it tastes. But this smells really good right now. The soup has come to the boil, as you can see, so I'm going to turn the heat down to a medium heat, and I'm going to go and cook the noodles as per the packet instructions. So I thought I'd give this a little try now. I'm going to try some of the chicken and the soup, I think, maybe a little bit of a vegetable as well. As I said earlier, it smells really good, so I'm hoping it tastes as good as it smells. If you're wondering, I'm having rice noodles tonight. My husband and son are having egg noodles. They have egg noodles because the egg noodles have wheat in them, so I can't have those. So I always make the noodles separately, and then everybody can add to the dish, if you see what I mean. They can just add it to the soup when they get it. So yes, anyway, I'm going to try this now. That is beautiful. The chicken is really tender, and the soup just adds so much flavour. That is really delicious soup. The broth is so nice. So yes, I'm really looking forward to having this for my dinner this evening. That's how you make this chicken noodle soup, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having this for my dinner this evening, and it smells and tastes so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be watching my next video.